A windy Wednesday on tap, Kate.
Yes, warm and windy on this Wednesday, Jim. Nice alliterative weather for us today. It's not too bad right now. In the first half of the day, really actually pretty nice. But then we're going to start to feel those winds really pick up as the day goes on. You can see outside right now, though, skies are blue. It is a pretty quiet start to the morning. Let's take one more look at your current temperatures. If you missed it just a moment ago, here's what you're walking out to this morning. It's chilly, but it's seasonable. We're in the mid 40s in Philadelphia. Still have some 30s on the map here, like Millville down toward the freezing mark. Toms River also close to freezing this morning. We're at 40 in Pottstown, 38 degrees in Coatesville, and 39 right now in Wilmington. It is going to warm up quickly, and that warmth coming from a southwest wind that's really going to start to get gusty out ahead of our advancing cold front. That'll come through about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, and that's when the winds will be at their strongest. So let's break down your next weather alert. A windy Wednesday night. This starts at about 7 o'clock, our next weather alert. That's when the wind advisory will begin. Winds could gust between especially 7 p.m. and maybe midnight between 40 and as high as 55 miles per hour. And even 40-mile-an-hour gusts strong enough to bring down some smaller branches. But when you get gusts up to the 50-mile-per-hour mark and even exceeding that, that's when you could see scattered power outages, debris on the roads. If you remember last week, if you were out and about on Halloween, we saw some large branches come down across the region leading to those power outages. So it is going to be a very blustery Wednesday night. And because this is coming through at night, you do run the risk of the power going out at night for people, temperatures dropping overnight into tomorrow morning, and maybe those alarm clocks need to be reset, things like that. So something we're really going to keep an eye on for you tonight. As we head through the day, it warms up beautifully. We've got a good deal of sunshine, but you can see the winds really ramp up quickly. Not much wind this morning, but starting by midday, winds could gust over 20-25 miles an hour. And by tonight, we've got those winds as high as 40 to 50 miles an hour. So where you see that wind advisory, that kind of yellow shaded area, that's allowing for wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. The darker kind of gold color here, that is a high wind watch. That allows for winds up to 55 miles an hour, kind of an indication that down the shore, or coastal counties, that's where the winds could be maximized as the front comes through. I think the Poconos as well, good chance to see gusts over 50 miles an hour. So if you look at this system, right, it doesn't look like much. This is kind of a clipper system moving through the Great Lakes. It moves quickly, and so it's going to really blast that front through here. That's why it brings a lot of wind, but not a lot of moisture. Almost comes through really unseen and unfelt besides the wind. We'll start to track out the chance for a couple of showers later on this evening, but otherwise we're looking at a pretty good day. Most of the day is sunny. Few more clouds maybe by 5 or 6 o'clock, but the sun already down by then. And then a quick hitting band of light showers. That's about 10 o'clock before it clears out, and it will clear out quickly. And tomorrow is a blustery but bright day. Lots of sunshine, highs back to the 50s though. So we're near 70 today. Tomorrow 50s, and with the wind around all day, it's going to feel even colder. You'll need the jackets tomorrow. And then we have even colder weather in the forecast early next week. Let's talk about your wind gusts. Again, by midday, this is close to noon. We've got gusts already in the 24, 25, possibly 30 mile per hour range. That will continue to increase as the afternoon progresses. And then as we head into your Wednesday evening, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, that's when the front comes through. You can see this area of those darker colors, the purples and the reds. That's the front, starts north and west, 9, 9:30, comes through the city about 10 or 11, and that will bring some of the strongest winds we will feel. After about 2 a.m., I think the winds will start to diminish into tomorrow morning, but all day we still have gusts in the 20 to 25 mile per hour range. Next week gets even colder. We have another system on Sunday that's going to bring some rain, but look at the frost risk in the city. By Monday night into Tuesday, very good chance that not only do we see frost, but possibly temperatures near the freezing mark. So let's take you through that next 7 days. Today, near 70. Tomorrow, noticeably cooler, but then we warm up into the weekend. But our next front arrives late Saturday into Sunday. That'll bring some rain, followed by the coldest air of the season by far. Monday's high, only 45. That's the temperature right now in Philadelphia. And Monday night into Tuesday morning, we are near the freezing mark, even here in the city.